verbally, we have different communication style. If you don't go to school to learn English, or if the colonial masters did not come with a certain language into your country, you will not understand certain language. But in the world of men, in the world of women, in the world of human being, we have universal language. And universal language is as simple as the way you carry yourself, people can tell, the platform you exist upon. You can't fake these things. Or let's just say you can package it at the initial stage. But when people start sizing you, or let's say they go back into your history, people can tell if you're faking or you're real. Like, take for example, a man, a powerful man. It is a known fact that when a powerful man wants to show that he's in control, he stands tall and folds his two hands behind his back. In the United States, if a man wants to show, it is not a universal language, but it is very common among Caucasian men. Caucasian men are white men from North America. If they want to show dominance, they fold their hands in front of them like this. Universally, folding your hands like this and keeping your head up like this, it has a different definition compared to Caucasian men. You will not fold your hands in my presence and talk to me. You're very, very silly. It is very, very disrespectful to do. A Caucasian man does not know, but I would never accept it. It shows you're showing, it is a sign of dominance, but in an arrogance way, universally. Today, let's talk about the foundational rules of manhood. No one teaches you anymore. Manhood is something you cannot Google. You learn it from your fathers, from your uncles, from male mentors, or preferably, you learn it the hard way through life. Life will teach it to you. Number one, you take responsibility before you take credit. A lot of men, if you're that type of man that fold your hands like this, it is a sign that you are arrogant and you prefer to take credit rather than take responsibility. I don't do business with such men. And I prefer we make money together and we become friends. So I would rather tell you the meaning of what you're doing in my presence and how disrespectful you are, showcasing whatever you're doing in my presence. I will tell you. Or if you're that kind of person that don't like to be checked, I prefer to just walk away. Because come on now, checking another man. It is disrespectful to even check a man. Because, most men are just ridiculous when it comes to, taking corrections. Now, number two, apologize when you are wrong. If another man cautions you on certain behavior you're doing right now, stand up tall and take that correction. It is a universal language among men that you are okay. You can take correction. The bigger percentage of men like to check other men, but they don't like to be checked. Nobody is perfect. But it is part of manhood. You understand me? It is part of manhood, though. Like, take for example, if you stand among other men and you fold your hands behind your back, if you've not accomplished anything, let's say, if I'm in the presence of my fathers, in the presence of my uncles, I don't put my two hands behind my back. For what? Not just because they are more powerful than me or because they are more successful than me, but it is a sign of respect. As a man, if you are in the presence of other superior men, you apply humility. Humility is going to take you far. Don't fold your two hands behind your back in the presence of your superior. Come on now, seriously. Even if they don't tell you, these are foundational rules for manhood. You should know this. Now, number three, protect your family above all else. You have to protect your family. What is the concept of your very existence if you cannot protect your own people? If you cannot protect your own family? Your immediate family are different from your extended family. You protect every one of them if you have the power. And if you don't have the power, when they call you, make sure you answer. Because someday you might call them too. Get me? These are foundational things you should know. And lastly, always have a plan. You have to learn to plan ahead. You get me? Plan ahead, my good friends. Do not associate yourself with people that are not good for you. Don't associate yourself with, everyone is not your friend in real life. Let me just put it that way. Everyone is not your friend. And if you have to relate and attach yourself with other people, make sure you have a plan. At least an exit plan. You understand? A plan just in case everything boss. Everything boss. You get me? Continue to be well, friends. This is just a brief, 4 foundational rules for manhood. Being a man it's a very, very broad. It's not just the fact that you have prick. There are so many expectations attached to your life. You almost have to be perfect as a man. You almost have to be perfect, and be careful about be careful about other men you surround yourself with. It's possible they see you and they just hate you. Just because in a man's world, a man that shows effortless is a very dangerous man. Let's say you're going through the most painful experience of your life, but you don't show like you're going through. Most men will not like you for it. You understand me? But make sure you surround yourself with other men that knows you on a core level. I'm talking about probably your father, your brother, or your uncle, or some mentor. Not too much men. A small fraction of men that just know, say, okay, you understand? Men that can encourage you from distance. Men that just know that, okay, when you win. Because if you don't show effortless, if you're that kind of man that don't show your blood when you bleed, I'm talking about when you go into complete isolation when you're bleeding, it shows that you are not, you don't like to. And other men want, if they like you, they want you to show vulnerability. If you're not that kind of man that show vulnerability among other men, they will not like you that much. They probably perceive you as a threat. And men are so sick, man. There are men that will just pick on you over bullshit and just say, man, I don't like the way this guy carries himself. So be careful out there, my good friends. Be very, very careful out there. And continue to be well, man. Continue to be well. Life is just, bro, long gone. Long. And at the same time, this is one of the most scary things about life. As a long reach, well, it's short gone. It's short. Life is far. But at the same time, life is just very short. Life is very big. But bro, at the same time, life is small, man. Life is very, very small. So be kind to everybody. Don't just say because life is, oh my God, life is bitter, nobody cares. Don't treat people bad, man. You get me? Don't treat people bad. Wherever way you meet people, add small value to their life. You don't always have to expect anything in return, and keep it pushing, man. You get me? Keep it pushing, man. Continue to be well, friends. Be well.